Okay. Hi, boys and girls.
Hello. Hello.
Today we are going to do a vocabulary lesson. Can anybody tell me what a vocabulary word is? I hope all three of you know what a vocabulary word is. So tell me what a vocabulary word is.
Something we practice a lot.
Okay, we practice them a lot. We do. What does it mean? Like how many do we have a week usually?
10? Maybe, no, 10, 11, 12, I think.
Well, that's a lot.
21, maybe.
No, 21. So I think we have generally 8 a week.
Well, I just counted.
Okay.
I thought we had
No.
12.
No.
Oh, no, that's not spelling.
Right, so can you tell me any of our vocabulary words this week? Can you remember any of the words?
Failed.
Failed. Good job. High five. How about you? The sign maker's what? Assistant. Assistant was one of them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to decide whether or not we can find the definitions of some of our vocabulary words. Freeze. So on this side, I'm going to have our vocabulary words from this week. And on the opposite side, I will place the definitions of our vocabulary words. So it is going to be your guys', it's not going to, your guys' job to put them together like a puzzle.
Okay.
So I have these puzzle pieces that fit together. And hopefully I have them all. Okay. I'm missing one. So we're missing one. So obviously by the end we will know which word it is that we're missing. Okay? Okay, so not succeed. So I have my vocabulary words over here. I have wisdom, cleared, tearing, failed, agreed, assistant, and polite.
Failed.
So to not succeed is failed. That is to not succeed. Very nice, Austin. We're going to give Sherilyn a turn. Sherilyn, I have the word tearing. Tearing.
Okay.
So I have good sense of judgment, respectful, to have said yes to something, damaging something by pulling it apart. Very good. That is a good match. Okay, Charlie, I have cleared.
To have taken things away from someplace.
To have taken things away from someplace. Very nice. So when we get down to our last definition that does not have a word, I think you guys are going to be able to tell me which word that it goes with. Problems. Can you guys find the word that goes with that one?
Wait. Oh.
You're right.
Problems. But I think that's trouble.
Hold on. I'll bet it is. So to have said yes to something.
Agreed.
Good girl. Agreed. Okay, Charlie, this one's for you. A good sense of judgment.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. How do you get wisdom, Charlie?
By reading a lot.
By high five. How else could you get wisdom? Listening in school. Oh, high five. No? Really? Fist bump? You could also get wisdom by getting old, like Mrs. Walter. Because the older, being a scientist.
Intelligent.
The older I am, the more wisdom I gain. Because the more things I learn every day. Okay. Someone who helps another person.
Assistant.
Assistant. Very good. Would you like to have an
Polite.
assistant?
No, heck no.
I would love to have an assistant.
too.
I have so
Polite.
many things to do. So we know that polite and respectful mean the same thing, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, are you always polite and respectful, Austin?
Mostly.
Mostly?
Usually.
I'm
but
so glad you're such an honest
only my
boy.
brother, because he's a pain in the butt.
So, well, brothers are like that, right? So, we have one left over, one definition, Austin. So we have our list right up there. Yeah? Trouble. Trouble and problems. Does that sound like the same thing to you?
Yeah.
Sounds like the same thing to
Do we
me.
get to color now?
hold on. Now I have our vocabulary cards. We do them every week. So, you guys, these are not any new things to you because we do them every week. I just forgot to grab them out. We have trouble. We have cleared. We have wisdom. Tearing.
Read them.
Failed. Yes, hold on.
Yeah.
Agreed. Assistant and polite. So, here's what you're going to do now. You're going to choose one, each of you. You're going to read the card. Then you're going to create your own sentence. I actually I have a model done for you. You're going to create 2 sentences. 2 new sentences for the word. Okay? So an example that I did for you was from our last lesson. We had the word crown. So I wrote the word crown at the top where we're supposed to put the title. And I wrote a number 1 for my first sentence. I need you to write 2 new sentences for the word that you choose for this week. I had to label it, draw a picture, and I want you to write 2 sentences and number them.
So it says, if I were queen.
So mine says, if I were a queen, I would wear a gold crown with many jewels. Then I drew a picture of a crown and a queen.
10 jewels.
10 jewels. Okay, so the picture doesn't have to be completely detailed because I need you to do 2 sentences for this lesson. Okay? So, when you choose a word, I'm going to go through each of you. So think about the word that you'll be choosing. You'll do 1, and then I'll have you choose another. Okay? Charlie, you get to choose first.
Cleared.
Cleared. Can you read the card for me?
Cleared. The crossing guard cleared the way so these children could cross.
Very nice. That is your first word. That's probably a challenging one to draw a picture of.
I already had an idea.
You already have an idea? You are so smart. So please write your name at the top. Write the title, write the word here, cleared, and then 2 sentences and a quick picture. But I also have colored pencils for you guys to add some color to your pictures if you'd like. Not a ton. Do you see how I did mine? Where it's just like a little? Okay. Like I know my artists in here love to use details. So I will give you each your paper. Here you go, ma'am. Here you go, sir.
I choose assistant.
You choose assistant. Did I tell you it was your turn to choose?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if she chooses assistant? Because it was actually going to be your turn. But she said ladies first. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, ma'am. Please read for me.
Okay. The assistant is helping to put up this sign.
The assistant is helping to put up this sign. So you're going to have to draw an assistant. Then you're going to have to write your own sentence, 2 of them.
How dare they say state?
I know. Wisdom. That is a really good one. Can you read it out loud for me, Austin, please?
The word of wisdom on this billboard teach us how to act the right way.
Okay, and words of wisdom means?
Good judgment.
Good judgment. Very nice. So, wisdom is your word. I need a sentence. When we're finished, we get to read our sentence to everybody and show me your little sketch. A sketch is a quick picture with just maybe a little color. Like, see how mine was a sketch? I don't do much more than stick figures anyways, so I'm not going to have more than just a sketch.
No, I can't.
I'm writing the date too.
It's okay.
I'll have to fix that.
Okay. This. Can I just write this?
No, you may not. You have to come up with your own brand new sentence. But we've been working on these words all week, Austin, so you should be really good at this because you should know what the word
Can I
means.
just write assistant in this? Can I write?
That's fine.
Okay. But I wasn't here.
You are correct. You were sick. You had the flu. I'm so happy that you're... But we did these last week, too, some of these words. Oh, I caught you.
Ha. the teacher has.
And you did really, really well at finding your definitions.
Me too. We're gonna be famous. Oh.
You already are, girl. Yes.
You have to do 2 sentences of the same word?
Yes. So, Charlie, are you ready to share your first sentence, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cleared. It took me forever when I cleared my ears.
It took me forever when I cleared my ears. That's great. Charlie, you must not have cleared your ears for a while. They probably were pretty dirty, right?
Yeah.
That's a really good sentence.
Well, to be fair, I haven't cleaned them for years. So.
A year is a really long time. You might want to go home and get some Q-tips out.
I tried last week.
Oh my goodness, have Mama help you.
But you couldn't.
I
do
did.
that long.
Yeah?
It's very hard. But there was nothing in there to clean them.
No?
It's very complicated to explain.
Is it like shoved down in there or something?
I don't know.
Because you know that your ear is shaped like a drain down
I
there.
really had a
I
good
know, but
reflection.
I always do it like this every day.
Are they bugging you?
No, not really.
Okay.
Normal day.
So cleaning them for only once a year is not bugging you. Okay.
Eh.
So, Austin, are you ready?
No.
You're not? Okay.
No.
I see a period, but I don't see a capital letter at the beginning of that sentence.
Who do you think that is?
It doesn't look like a
It's
capital.
not very
Can
tall.
you, exactly. You may go do what you would like. I'll be in to get you in a moment, sir. Thank you. Can you share your sentence that does not have a capital letter?
What do you think that is?
I think that is not respectful. Is that a capital letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, you just said it wasn't. It is.
Okay. I am going to tell you. I want you to read it out loud, and then I want you to tell me if you think that's a complete sentence. Can you read it out loud for me?
Wisdom to be nice to each other. No, it is not.
No, it is not. What would make it a complete sentence? Because you don't have to erase the whole thing, because we're going to work smarter, not harder. You can add something before it or after it. Which do you think you need to do? You probably only need to add like 1 or 2 words to make it a complete sentence. How would you say it if you were just going to say it to me? Who has the wisdom to be nice to each other?
Me.
Okay, so I would put it before that. Wisdom to be nice to each other. I have the. I have wisdom to be nice to someone else. But if you're talking about each other, you're talking about how many people in your sentence? Can you try to write a new one for me? Think about you need a subject and a verb. A subject is a what, Charlie?
Subject.
If it's a person, place, thing, or idea, it's a what?
Noun.
A noun.
Can I do more than
So you need a noun and a verb. You may do the more than 2 sentences. Are you ready to share one with us?
Sure.
Sure. Can you say the word really loud? And then can you make sure you read it loud and proud for us so we can all hear? Okay.
Assistant. My mom really, really wants an assistant because she has a lot of work to do.
I agree with your mom. I think that I could use one of those also. That's a really good sentence.
And then I said, we just got a new house.
Good job.
I just switched my picture.
Let me see your picture, sir. I love this. What is he clearing, Charlie?
I tried making myself clearing my ears.
Oh, you're clearing your ears.
I tried.
Okay, so can you read your second sentence to me, please?
I cleared my room.
I cleared my room.
For a long time.
It took you a long time to clear your room. Was that about a year in too that you hadn't cleaned that also? Okay. So you haven't cleaned your ears longer than you haven't cleaned your room.
Yeah, I had to clean. I cleaned my room with fluids. Though.
Very
It
nice.
took me like 5 hours.
Are you ready to choose another word?
My dresser is so messy.
We have to choose another.
I'm going to have you choose another word.
First, do we get another paper?
Nope. I'm going to draw a line right down here. You're going to draw 2 different pictures.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Charlie. Are you ready, sir? Miss? Oh, you were last time. Can you read your sentence for me now? You have the wisdom to be nice to someone? I am so glad you have the wisdom to be nice to someone. That's what makes you such a nice, wonderful person. Okay, actually, you chose last time. So I'm going to let you choose a word this time. First. You get first choice. A word that you want to put into your own sentence.
I use clear.
You cannot use one someone has.
No.
You have to use trouble, polite, tearing, failed, or agreed.
Fail.
Ooh, okay. You have to draw a picture of it too.
I feel that way.
Charlie, would you like to choose?
Sure. Tearing.
Ooh, I can just imagine what you're going to be tearing. Okay, little miss, which would you like this time?
Polite.
Aw.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You're going to draw a quick sketch. Then you're going to just make one sentence this time for each word. Okay, so you
Can I
can
still be-
sketch down the middle of your paper.
Can I still be creative on this?
You may still be creative, but I want you to work on, so you're going to write each word at the top of this. So you write assistant on this side, and then on this side you'll write polite.
Okay.
So you'll write wisdom on this side, and then your new failed on this side. And then same for you. You'll write cleared on one side and tearing on the other.
That's why I did like up here. I did like cleared slash tearing.
Okay?
So
And then we have trouble and agreed. So we will come up with one sentence all together for troubled. We'll all get to add something to our sentence, all right?
sister. Don't ask questions while I'm writing.
I'm not asking anything while you're writing.
It should be interesting. That's what it
Can I just do it on this side?
What? Yeah, that's fine. It's good. Or you can flip it.
Let's see. Next one.
Let's see if I can get Sherilyn in here.
Okay, let's see.
First sentence down. First sentence down.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
First sentence.
Charlie's going to share his first sentence. Ready? Go, Charlie.
My baby sister loves tearing my homework apart.
That's a great sentence. She does love tearing your homework apart. So could you draw a picture of your baby sister tearing your homework apart?
Yep.
That's awesome. Are you ready to share your sentence?
No. Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Okay. Austin? No?
Sure.
Okay.
In basketball, the first time I did not do a perfect layup.
Okay. In basketball, the first time I did not do a perfect layup. Is that a whole sentence? So, how can we fix it? And we have to have what word in there? So, So are you trying to tell me that in basketball, the first game or so if I read it, I hear, this is what I'm hearing. Because usually you're so perfect at this. So you're my perfect writer. I love your writing. So you're saying in basketball, the first time I did not do a perfect layup. Oh, I failed. There you go. Good job.
Come on, stop
Laughing at my
screaming
picture.
at people.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at the first graders next door with the substitute.
No, I'm not laughing about that.
Because they're really loud.
Wait, they have a substitute?
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
Him.
Him?
Yeah.
Boys, come on, you need girls in this world. I feel like there's way too
Nice
much.
job, Austin.
All the teachers in the
Charlie,
building.
focus. Ready? You got another sentence?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
do you have a beautiful picture?
I forgot what the second sentence.
Okay, so actually freeze. Freeze and freeze. I love your details. Did you finally come up with a sentence for this word?
Mhm.
Can you read it for me, please? Okay.
I love to teach people how to be more polite because we don't want mean people.
We don't want mean people in the world. High five, sister. How sweet you are. Okay, so freeze. Here we go. We have 2 more words left. Let's come up with some sentences together for these 2 more words. So we have trouble, which is a really good one for you guys. And we have agreed, which is another good one for my class because we love to agree on stuff. Are we ready? Freeze. Pencils down. Heads up. What's the matter? I need a smile from that one. I know it's really rough when you've had the flu all week because the flu does not make you smile. We are going to use the word trouble first, okay? So, trouble. This sentence says, without signs, drivers would have trouble knowing when to stop. Are you ready? We're going to come up with one sentence together. We don't need to have it capitalized. It's not the beginning of a sentence or a name. So it's not, what is a name? What kind of noun is that, Charlie?
A name is a proper noun.
A proper noun. Good job. A name is a special noun. It's a proper noun. Austin, trouble. I have trouble. Tell me one thing you have trouble with. You're perfect at everything, aren't you, sir? Hoops, football. I know. What do you have trouble with? You're so great at math. What is it that you have trouble with? It's got to be one thing, right?
Sleeping because when I got my PS4, I've been staying up all night.
Oh, you have trouble sleeping, but that's a choice, right? So I have a trouble sleeping
Mom, I can't go sleep.
because I'm playing my video games all night. Charlie, what do you have trouble doing?
Sometimes I play it 24/7.
My goodness gracious. Cleaning, apparently.
Oh, come on.
What else?
Not yelling at my little sister.
Okay, I have trouble controlling my temper with my sister. Ma'am, what do you have trouble with? I know. I think of drawing problems.
I do not. I have beautiful drawings.
No, they're beautiful. You just always do it.
Oh.
Are you a doodler? I don't mind your doodling. I think.
have trouble with my brother because he is so annoying. All he does is tease me all day. He's too tall. He embarrasses me in front of my friends.
He's so nice. I have trouble sleeping, controlling my temper with my sister, and
You just said he's so nice.
dealing with my brother, my big brother, right? So we came up with a sentence all together. Let's make sure that it is a complete sentence. Charlie, what does my sentence start with?
A capital.
Capital letter. What does it end with here, Austin? A period. So what do these things in here mean? What are those called? Commas. Why do I have a comma in there, Sherilyn?
Because it's like a list.
Kind of like a list. It's a list of things that I have trouble with. Very nice. So good.
You're gonna add like more things that describe the word so.
So more details?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have a list of things or details, so more than a list of things on the same subject. So you can always put commas in there. So Austin, you could say, I like to play football, basketball, and play my PS4. And you would say, I like to play football, comma, basketball, comma,
Soccer.
and play soccer, comma, and play my PS4. So you would have lots of commas in that sentence. So you can make a sentence a little larger and stretch it out by putting consecutive commas in there. But only if it's all to do with the same thing, the same subject, right? Okay, so we're going to do one more sentence all together, and our last word is agreed, okay? What does it mean to agree?
It means to like say yes to someone.
To say yes to someone, okay? So if you say yes to someone, you could agree. But what does agree actually mean?
Well, it means to, so someone will make a decision and, they want tacos for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone agrees to them saying, me too.
Yeah, I want tacos too. Not, I want pizza. No way. I don't want tacos. I want pizza. So are you and your little brother like that, Austin? Do you guys disagree about dinner sometimes?
No, we always have, pizza or something.
So you always agree about dinner, what you want for
He sent me
dinner?
a picture on text of a pizza.
Oh, do you love pizza?
Of his pizza.
So obviously you and your brother agree about eating pizza. So Charlie, what did I say the word is if you do not agree?
Disagree.
Disagree. Do you disagree with your baby sister ever?
Yeah, I do all the time.
Yeah?
Even though she can't talk that much, but
Even though she doesn't talk very much, you disagree with her still?
yeah.
Like she wants to do something and you don't want to do it?
No, she'll pull my hair.
Oh, well, she's very little. So you guys are going to start this sentence and help me come up with this sentence. It's your turn. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
So,
green.
agreed. So you're all going to think about one thing that you can put. Very nice. Are you learning some of my yoga? So that you can put the word agreed into a sentence. You're going to think about one thing that you've agreed on.
Okay.
Pizza.
Dinner. That's easy, squeezy.
Going to Justice.
Going to a store and like shopping.
Justice.
Charlie,
Going to Taco Bell.
Heck no.
dinner also. So
Wait.
my family, what else would I put? My family and I,
Like to go.
what's next?
To
Agreed
To go to Justice and have pizza for dinner.
to go shopping and eat pizza.
And tacos, because he said tacos. Pizza tacos gotta exist.
A pizza taco?
Yeah.
Pizza tacos. If it doesn't exist, I think we should make them. Okay. So my family and I agreed to go shopping and eat pizza tacos. Okay.
That's funny.
You guys are really creative today, and I should never do these lessons on Friday afternoons, and that's when I always do them. So we get a little slap happy, I think, on Friday afternoons. You guys did a fabulous job. What I would like you to do is continue to put more details in your pictures, and then we are finished for the day.
I didn't even try on this, so.
Thank you so much.
That'll be the end of the day. That's all.